Eu tenho percebido que as mulheres de 50 ou mais de 50 estão cada dia mais bonitas, mais maduras, mais sensuais. E eu digo isso não falando mal das menininhas de 18, 20, 25, não. Mas falando bem das mulheres que muitos homens já não querem mais. Não querem porque não são inteligentes. Não querem porque não sabem observar. Porque uma mulher com mais de 50, não importa se é 60, 58, 70 anos, é uma mulher que tem muita história para contar. E uma mulher que seduz no olhar. Uma mulher que já passou por momentos difíceis, sabe dar valor a quem lhe dá carinho, afeto, quem a valoriza. É como uma orquídea. Uma mulher de 50 é como uma orquídea que brota no tronco de uma árvore. E as meninas são como margaridas tagarelando de manhã num jardim de sol. Mas não estou comparando. Não as de 20, as de 25, as de 30, não estou comparando. Eu estou dizendo que saiba dar valor à mulher com mais de 50 anos e você vai ter, com certeza, a melhor mulher da sua vida.
Have you ever noticed how some people become even more special as the years go by? Like that aunt, grandmother, or neighbor who seems to have a different glow, a unique way about her that we can't explain? Well, today I want to tell you a secret. 50-year-old women have a charm that comes from within, and it's impossible not to notice. Let me tell you about Donna Anna, who I met the other day. She is 53 years old, but she has a joy in her eyes, a confidence in the way she speaks that makes it seem like she knows exactly who she is. She has been through a lot, learned to value herself, and this makes her shine in a special way. Do you want to know how this happens? Stay with me, because I will show you why her charm is something that everyone should admire. But first, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, the beauty that comes with maturity. You know when we see someone who doesn't need much to shine? Who has a calm smile, a way of speaking that conveys confidence? Well, that's the beauty of maturity. It's not about having perfect skin or a body like you did when you were 20. It's about feeling good about who you are. Women in their 50s are no longer trying to please everyone. They know what they like, what they don't like, and that makes their beauty come from the inside out. It's the kind of beauty that makes you stop and think, wow, there's something special about her. Do you know any woman like this? Yes or no? Leave your comment emotional experience and life wisdom. Now think about it. When you experience a lot, go through joys, sadness, challenges, achievements, you learn, right? And that's exactly what happens to a 50-year-old woman. She's seen a lot in life. She's had ups and downs. She's loved. She's cried. She's won battles. And all of this turns into wisdom. They don't despair over anything. They don't let themselves be carried away by any opinion. They know what they want, what they deserve, and how to take care of their own heart. It's as if they had a life manual that they wrote over time. The charm of self-confidence. Women in their 50s tend to be very confident. They don't compare themselves to others all the time. They know who they are, what they like, and what they don't like. This makes them feel comfortable in their own skin, and that's very attractive. They don't need everyone's approval. This confidence in the way they speak, dress, behave. That's what makes many people look at them and think, this woman has something special. And that something special is self-confidence. higher quality relationships, women in their 50s usually don't want to waste time playing games or messing around in relationships. They've been through a lot and are now looking for something real. They know how to talk better, understand their feelings, and also respect the feelings of others. Therefore, when they get involved with someone, they want a relationship with more partnership, more dialogue, and more maturity. And this makes everything work much better. Does this make sense to you? I want to hear your opinion. Refined personal style. Women in their 50s have already discovered what suits them. They no longer follow trends just because everyone else is wearing them. They know how to choose clothes, accessories, and even the way they dress in a way that shows who they really are. This more authentic and elegant style shows good taste, balance, and confidence. They dress to feel good, not to please others, and that makes all the difference. Emotional intelligence and stability. Women in their 50s tend to be calmer when dealing with problems. They have learned to control their emotions better, to think before reacting, and to understand that not everything needs to be a cause for stress. They know when it is time to speak and when it is better to remain silent. They know how to listen, resolve conflicts maturely, and maintain peace around them. This brings more balance to relationships, work, and life in general. The role of women over 50 in today's world. Imagine Marta, a 52-year-old woman. She has worked her whole life, taken care of her family, faced difficulties. But she never stopped dreaming. Today she runs a small business, helps other women, and still finds time to take care of herself. Marta is not stopping because of her age. She is growing. Women like her show every day that life after 50 can be full of new achievements, projects, and inspirations. They are not invisible. They are more alive than ever. A woman who reinvented herself after 50 learned the story of Donna Lucia. At 55, after raising 3 children and retiring, she decided to learn something new: painting. At first, I thought it was too late to start anything. But one day, he picked up a brush, some paints, and he never stopped. Today, she sells paintings, teaches classes, and inspires other women not to give up on their dreams, regardless of their age. Lucia discovered that it's never too late to reinvent yourself, take care of yourself, and fall in love with yourself again. Age is a new beginning. Do you know what all this shows? That reaching 50 is not the end of anything. On the contrary, it is the beginning of a powerful phase full of discoveries, security, and self-love. Women aged 50 and over are like books full of rich stories that only become more valuable with time. They have charm, experience, wisdom, and still a lot to live for. Age does not erase beauty. It reveals a new beauty, a stronger, truer beauty. So, if you are a woman in your 50s or older, know that you have a lot to offer. And if you live with one, value her, listen to her, learn from her. Because the more time passes, the more she shines. So, did you see how women over 50 really are incredible? They have an experience that only time can give, a way of being that is captivating, and a charm that comes from within. It's as if they had a superpower. They know how to value themselves and enjoy life in a way that many young people are still learning. So, if you know a woman like that, remember to admire her strength, wisdom, and brilliance. Because deep down, this is what true charm is: being yourself with courage and joy at any age. Did you like the video? Don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any content. Tell us in the comments what you think makes 50-year-old women so special. I'd love to hear your opinion.